Hey, so I got this question on my channel asking how can you guys get approved for Discover It? And they got pre-approved for it, but it seems as if they got denied for it. Now, when it comes down to credit cards, if you guys are getting denied for credit cards, then sometimes you want to figure out how can I get that credit card? What can I do? And then sometimes you just need to say forget it, and apply for other credit cards. When it comes down to credit cards, I know I talked to you guys about multiple credit cards. They all on my website, allthingsrakita.com. Scroll down to credit cards, or you can look at the top. It has credit card accounts. You can see like the different kind of links at the top, right? When it comes down to credit cards, I always tell people to mess with the companies that's messing with them. So if you find that a company is not giving you a credit card, try to find another company that have similar benefits that can actually approve you. So if Discover did not approve you, then I want you to read the letter that you may get from them, that you are going to get from them. You see the letter that says exactly why they didn't approve you. Fix those things and apply again, right? You can try that. Or you can call them and try to see if they can just go ahead and approve you if you call them over the phone. Now, if for some reason that's not working for you, what I want you to do is try to find other credit cards that can approve you. Like I talked to you guys about the Discover secure credit cards. Here it is here. They're going to pull your TransUnion credit report. And make sure you don't have a recent bankruptcy on your credit reports, even if it was dismissed, because they seem to not like bankruptcies, you all. And try to have no try not to have any recent negative accounts also on your credit reports, because they're not going to approve you either. But here's the Discover account. Try to see if you all can get pre-approved. Usually if they do pre-approve you, they usually give you the account. I'm not sure why they didn't approve you. Make sure that your TransUnion credit report isn't locked too, because they'll deny you if it is locked. But try to see if you can get pre-approved for them. There's so many different credit cards here. Some people probably haven't even tried to get a Discover credit card. But if you haven't tried, try to see if you can get pre-approved. And I talked to you all about their secure credit card. If you got really bad credit and you keep getting denied for a lot of credit cards, you may just need to get their secure, because it's going to turn into a regular credit card after you continue to make your pay your bills on time, and then you keep your balance low on that credit card and your other credit cards on your credit reports, and you don't have new negative accounts. Now, like I said, you mess with the companies that's going to approve you. So if Discover don't give you a credit card, then figure out what's wrong. If you really want an account with Discover, if you can't figure it out, then on to the next one. Like seriously, you get credit cards with the company that's going to approve you. So you got options like Capital One too. I don't know if you all have tried Capital One, but Capital One have so many different credit cards out there, and they can pre-approve you too. So try to see if you can get pre-approved with Capital One. Right? So they got the Platinum MasterCard, they got their Quicksilver, and then they have their secured ones here. And then they have just so many of them that they can pre-approve you for. Click right here, see if I'm pre-approved. Just see what they can give you. Now, excuse me, what I like to tell people is when you're trying to get credit cards, like in my situation, I get my credit cards. I get as many credit cards as I want to get, and then I'll probably wait 6 months to a year before I try to get more credit cards. But in my situation, when it's time for me to get more credit cards, I will go and pre-qualify for the credit cards that I want, and I will write those down if they can pre-qualify me. I write them all down, right? So let's look. It got Capital One here. We got Navy Federal. We got Discover. We got Credit One Bank. You got Mission Lane. You got the Tumo card. You got the Prosper, Milestone, Indigo. You have those cards. And then if you go down some more, because we have different kinds, we have those bad credit. Okay, we got balance transfer, buy now, pay later, utilization credit cards, personal loans. This is where I want you all to look. The pre-qualify with no hard inquiry. I want you to try to pre-qualify for those credit cards that's not going to give you a hard inquiry, to see if they can give you a credit card. So I just put that Sam's Club on there. You guys can pre-qualify for that one. We also have Mission Lane, Credit One Bank, Wayfair. We talked about Tumo. We have the Apple credit card. If you all don't have American Express, you have the American Express on here. And you even have a Credit One Bank American Express too, if you guys want that. FNBO, NASA, all of these credit cards on here that can pre-qualify you, right? The list just keep going on. What I would do, I would try to find, like, say if I'm in a market and I say I need to get 4 credit cards. I want to give me 4 credit cards then what I would do is I will find probably my top 8 credit cards. I would look on here and say, oh my gosh, these are the credit cards I want. And I have so many videos talking about these different credit cards, so definitely check them out. But I would look on here and say if I don't have any, right? It's just because I just want to throw some stuff out there. I'd be like, okay, look, I want to get a Capital One. I want Navy Federal. I want Discover. That's 3. Then I'll say, oh, I do want that Apple credit card. That's 4. I definitely got to do FNBO and NASA. That's 5 and 6. And then, oh, I got to get 2 more. Let's see what I want. And then I will look and see what other 2 credit cards I will want. So I want to get that GM Rewards. Definitely want to get that. And let's just throw another one in there. I'll just say I want to get the Kohl's card because I do a lot of shopping at Kohl's and they have all the bucks and all that stuff. So those would be my 8 credit cards I want to get. Now, what I would do is, since all the credit cards I named, they actually can pre-qualify you for that credit card. What I would do is I would go ahead and pre-qualify for each of those credit cards. And remember, it was 8 of them I picked. Depending on your credit, you may be able to get all 8 of them, or it may be to the point where you can't get 8 of them. You got 5, you got 3, but at least you have some. So find the ones you want to get and then pre-qualify for them. So the FNBO, you can pre-qualify for that credit card, and on top of you pre-qualifying for like the FNBO credit card, they'll tell you how much they can pre-approve you for. They'll give you an amount. So I really like that. So FNBO, they'll actually give you an amount. Apple will also give you an amount. So those are 2 credit cards I did say in that list. If I was to go ahead and say I want 4 credit cards, I double it and just pre-qualify for twice as many credit cards. But the Apple would also give you an amount. So that is really good. You can click the apply now and see if you can pre-qualify for this credit card. Now, one thing somebody did say, and I'm just throwing it out there just because, if you all tried that Apple trick before, wait, let me see, let me go back. If you tried that Apple trick before, they said that Sam's Club credit card that I just told you all about, it could pre-qualify you, but they have that same trick. So you can do the same thing that you're doing for the Apple credit card trick. You can actually do that for the Sam's Club credit card. So definitely check that out. You can pre-qualify without that hard inquiry, and make sure you have a Sam's Club card, because let me show you this. See if you pre-qualify. If you click right there, they're going to ask what's your membership number. So just go ahead and put your member number in there, put your first and last name in there, and then go ahead and follow the rest of the steps. But one of my clients, she was telling me about that when we were on the phone. She got about 650 credit score on her Credit Karma for both of TransUnion and Equifax. So, and they're going to pull TransUnion anyway because it's with Synchrony Bank. So I'll say like a 650 on Credit Karma. I don't know what her FICO score is. I just know when you look on Credit Karma, it's around 650. So keep that in mind. But you can pre-qualify for it. And if you can pre-qualify for it, you have a Sam's Club card, why not try to get it, right? But you can do that same trick that you're doing with Apple, you can do it with this credit card. And look up the Apple trick. I believe I even talked about the Apple trick on my channel, but I don't want to go into details with it. But it's a way that you can get that credit card without that hard inquiry. But like I said, if these companies do not mess with you, you don't mess with them. But find your 8 credit cards you want to get, and then, or say if you wanted 4 credit cards, in my example, I wanted 4. I would double that and pre-qualify for 8, and I would try to see which ones would pre-qualify me, because I may be able to get all 8 of them. And then from there, I would narrow it down. I would say, okay, Apple said that they're going to give me $5,000. I want that. Oh, FNBO said they'll give me 15. I definitely want to get that one. I would narrow it down like that, because some of the companies would tell me exactly how much they can give me. And then too, I would narrow it down as to, cash back rewards, things like that. But if you cannot get certain credit cards, like you said, you want to get that Discover credit card, help you get approved for it. The best way you can get approved for it is to figure out what you got denied for. Like, what's the reasons why they denied you? Do you have too many inquiries? Do you have a recent bankruptcy? Do you have new negative accounts? Do you have too much debt? Figure out what they said was the problem, fix that problem, and then pre-qualify for it again. But don't dwell on these companies, y'all. I'm telling y'all this now, because let me give you a quick example. When I first started I tried to refinance my house. When I tell you I went to a bank that I had my business accounts with, my personal accounts with, and they told me no. Then I went to all the other banks in the neighborhoods, and all of them was saying no. And I'm like, why are y'all keep saying no? Like, give me this money. And they wouldn't give it to me. And then I found the credit union. I found the credit union that was in my area, and they not only did they give me a loan on my house. I was able to take the equity on my house, but they refinanced my car that was upside down. And also, they gave me a $6,000 credit card. And at the time, I believe my credit score was a little less than 620. It wasn't the best. They did all of that. They went above and beyond. So I was like, oh, yeah, I need to get some money out of my house. And it was like, well, we can refinance. We looked at your credit reports. We can refinance your car for you. And we see you have a lot of credit cards. We can do a balance transfer for you on a $6,000 credit card. Would you like that also? Yes, I would like that also. But if I would have dwelled on the bank that I had my business accounts with, my personal accounts with, if I would have dwelled on them not giving me the money, you all, I wouldn't have found the money somewhere else. I would have been dwelling on that, and I would have never got anything. So I told you all of that just to tell you, if Discover can't give you a credit card, all right, bye Discover. Maybe we not meant to do business together. That's fine. Go to Navy Fed. If Navy Fed can't help you out, then, all right, that's fine. It's so many other credit cards on here, you all. Look, all these different credit cards that can pre-qualify you. Try to go to these other credit cards, and if for some reason, if you just keep getting denied everywhere, you probably just need to fix your credit. And I have my credit membership. You'll see it throughout here. I have my credit membership. Maybe you want to look into sign up for my credit membership, because the problem is that you probably need to remove some of the negative accounts. Maybe it's other things you need to do to boost your credit score to get credit cards. But keep that in mind, you all. If one company can't give it to you, then go on to the next one. Do not dwell on it, you all. There's too many companies out here for you all to dwell on it. If you have any questions, definitely let me know. I'm definitely here for you all. And I'm answering questions for people in my comments. So I'm actually looking at my comments. I'm going down the list, and I'm clicking on my public subscribers, and I'm answering questions from people that's publicly subscribed to me. So make sure you guys publicly subscribe to me, and I'll go down the list and answer all your questions. And hopefully this helped you all. Don't dwell. On to the next one. See you guys in the next video.